righty. Good morning, everyone. Rick with Hit Run Candlesticks. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to talk about Tesla, and then we'll talk about the market. Maybe if we have time, a couple other charts I think are. We've probably already talked about these others on the watch list, but we'll see if something else pops up new. Okay. So I guess Mr. Musk there is getting paid well. Huh? That's crazy. So it sounds like they approved his pay package, and one has to wonder why is Tesla up? And it's my opinion that the market does not like not to know things. The market likes to know things. So whether that's good or bad, that is not for me to say. And honestly, I don't think it's for anyone else to say. Let's just follow the chart. Let's stay on focus with following the chart. And so now the market knows something. And like I said, again, is that why it's up? I don't know. But I'm going to go with that because that's all I know. This is a rounded bottom breakout. For those that don't know what a rounded bottom breakout is, when you have basically a relief rally from a downtrend utilizing the 50 period moving average and 200 period moving average. And here we are at the 50 period moving average. Now we've been holding this. Hit and Run Candlesticks has been holding this. A few members that have been following the alerts have been holding this. So we're getting paid today. Well done. It certainly gave us reason to wonder what the heck we were doing. No doubt about that. But we came back yesterday with a nice bullish candle, great pop this morning, and we're right here at the dotted deuce, what we call the dotted deuce. And it's the 200 period moving average with some twists and turns in it. So what I'm going to look for now is for it to continue toward the 200 period moving average. Now, I know darn good and well, and I think all seasoned traders know that this stock here is just not going to go like that. All right, we know that. We're seasoned. We're smart traders. We've been around the block. It's not our first rodeo. So a gap is a gift. It might be worth taking some profits off the table because the likelihood of a little consolidation is pretty great. So let's let this thing consolidate a little bit. Might give us another entry. For those that are not in it, it might give us another entry here. The most important thing is to protect your profits and and plan your trade. And this is where, I'm planning my trade to go up here toward the 200. But it doesn't mean that I won't take profits here because gaps are gifts. So this is going to be my plan. Pull off some profits here. Put that in my pocket. Nobody can take that from me. Nobody. And then I'll let it consolidate because I'm pretty confident that it is. Now, it may slide up a little bit more before it consolidates, but that's okay. We're going to plan that trade and we're going to trade that plan. All right. I will send out alerts on it. So if there's any updates or anything, I will be sending alerts out on that. Now let's talk about, and Devinder there says buy TSLL. TSLL. Yeah, this is just a sidekick for Tesla. It's the same chart, only different. It's an ETF that you can get cheaper. So sure, why not? But you say buy it here? Nah, not with anybody's money would I buy it here. It's too high right now. This is a stock should have been in if you're trading, and now you're taking profits. So let's wait for the better setup now, okay, Devinder? That would be my plan on it. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the SPY here. The SPY has just rocked. But I want to caution everybody here. We are in some territory here with the entire market that is, I think everybody in the world that's trading is unsure of. Even the bullish of bulls are, wow, what are we doing here, But it's still bullish. You can't short it. I mean, somebody who shorted it here, and you're still short, kind of sucks to be you. And in fact, you're probably wondering, oh my gosh, what do I do? So follow the chart. Don't get too overloaded. Don't get too crazy long. You know, your car has a gas pedal. Well, maybe some cars have a clutch. I don't know. Some people don't even know how to drive a clutch anymore. But let's say a gas pedal and a brake, right? Don't be afraid to tap those brakes just a little bit. Ease up just a little. We're in some crazy territory. We'll look at the a few other charts. They look good and they look bad, but you know, trade cautiously. All right, cautiously bullish at this point. And I am still very bullish because I am going to follow. My number one chart to follow is going to be the SPY, and price is leading the T line, and T line is leading the Trendicator. Trendicator is green. That's all I need to know in the world. But I also know if we look at other things, we could be getting a little bit high, okay? Let's take a look at the diamonds as an example. Man, how do you feel about that chart? Ouch. What do you do with this chart? Do you short it? Do you go long? Where's your advantage? So if somebody was short diamonds, give me a reason why you're short. Feel free to type that in. We'll talk about it later in the day, okay? But give me a good reason, and you better have about 9 of them. If you're bullish on this chart, give me a good reason, and again, you better have about 9 of them, and none of them can be, well, my gut says. Your gut is not a reason. A reason to go poop, maybe, but not to trade a chart. Okay? IWM. You know, IWM, it's trying. Overall, I think IWM is still somewhat bullish. It is just choppy as all get out. It is horribly choppy. But overall, I think we're barely hanging on with our fingertips. We could fall at any time and take that bullishness out of there. This is one I personally would stay away from because it's not giving an advantage anywhere. It needs more information. All right. IYT, the transports, they're trying to come up, but until they get back up over that 50-period moving average, not only with price, but with the Trendicator, you are still trending down. Draw all the trend lines you want on it. The best trend line in the world is already there. The 50-period moving average. So until price and the Trendicator, I want the Trendicator to be up there too. Price is wild. Price is crazy. Price can be a drunken monkey. So let price do what it wants. But until we pull our Trendicator up over the 50, I'm afraid the transports are still underwater. As good as somebody might think they're starting to set up, I would be a little cautious. SMH is rocking. But this is because of a very small handful of tech stocks. Now, usually I don't care about that. I don't care if it's one stock leading the stock market, NVIDIA. I don't care. And I really don't care now. It's just that when that starts, make sure you remember you have a brake pedal next to that gas pedal. Don't be afraid to pump it a little bit. Don't be afraid to think, man, this is just getting out of hand. I need to take a break. I need to maybe lower the position size. Fewer positions maybe. Just be a little bit cautious, okay? So speaking of NVIDIA, let's go take a look at that. We did buy some NVIDIA. We alerted everybody on that. It alerted at 25.60 here. And it looks like we're headed to our next target of $130 and about 75 cents. And then after that, we'll look at 135. But let's don't get excited about 135 yet until we can clear 130.70 and set up in a good chart pattern. Right now, there is an excellent chance, absolutely excellent, that we start sliding back to a little bit of trend. And all I did is I went back to the T-line. You see that dot right here? Everybody can do this that has TC2000, and maybe everybody can do it with every chart. I don't know. But you can set it up so you have a dot where it starts. So it's an 8 exponential moving average, and there's a dot right there. So I just went from that dot and I extended the T line. That's all I did with that blue line. And I see absolute how it could be easy for NVIDIA to pull back into there. Now that pullback can, be sideways. Heck, we could pull back today right here for that matter, which I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I don't think it would pull back that far that fast. But watch for that little slide in there. And let's take a look at the SPY again also. If you take a look at the SPY, now I went from the SPY down here where the trend indicator went from chop to green and just drew it up. Can you see how possibly we could start, sliding into that trend a little bit? Even if we went from the 8 exponential moving average and drew it up just like that from the dot, just slightly under it, you see how we could pull back, fill that gap in there? Be a little wary of that. Be a little wary. That's where we pump the brakes. Don't get too excited, all right? All righty, that's about all I have here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Sorry about being late, and we'll see you all at the bottom of the hour, okay? Let's get this market open, have a little fun on this Thursday. It is Thursday. Yes, on this Thursday. See you guys shortly. Thank you so much.